Hey you guys, it's me Kiana coming at you today, and I'm just right now relaxing and painting my toes this pretty color. And yes, just so you know, I still work with Milani. That's not going to change. So you guys know I'm a Milani official Milani girl. So um, all right, you girls. All right, let me start by saying this. God rejects the pride, and He glorifies and He embraces the humble. So in my journey, I've had to humble myself about a lot of things. Some was forced upon me to be humble, to remember who I am and remember what my purpose is, and some things that just came from error and just feeling in my spirit convicted. So I am not above correction, you guys. I have no problem with anybody disagreeing with me. That was the misconception before. For the past 4 years I've been on YouTube, because you guys don't know all that I see and all that I read and all that I hear. I have no problem with people disagreeing. I have a problem with people being shady in their disagreement, or only always commenting about something that you disagree with. Like, if you disagree with everything that somebody does, then why are you like constantly around them or following them, or you know, that just doesn't make rational sense to me. But just because I choose to do something differently doesn't mean I'm right or I'm wrong. It just means that I would choose something differently if it was in my life. It was my decision. So I understand that. I just it's I have a problem with people coming at me wrong in their disagreeing or disagreeing. So if you're not cursing and cursing at me, or trying to throw some shade or throw something up in my face or something like that, if you're not trying to, you just saying that I don't like this, or I disagree with this, and this is why, and this is the facts, and this is the proof, giving me references and all of that kind of stuff so I can look for myself and actually digest it myself. Um, if it's not done in a proper way, I am going to reject it, and I'm going to move on. You guys, I don't know if people haven't noticed, but I've been doing this for a while now. And this is a source of income for me, whether I make another video or not. I've laid down the foundation for my site. I've laid down the foundation for my name. And I've laid down the foundation for me to continue to grow, even if I don't ever return. I return because it's good for my soul, it's good for my spirit, it's good for my mindset. It's a form of therapy for me. And hey, I can network and talk to some sisters that maybe been through the same thing, or maybe tell them something that avoid them having to go through the same things I've been through in life. That's why I return. So I don't want you guys to think that, with knowing some about my religion beliefs or spiritual beliefs or whatever you want to label it, because you can label it what you want. It's still going to be, it is what it is. But if you don't have, if you come at me properly, I don't have no problem with you disagreeing. In fact, that's how we learn. In fact, that's how I'm learning now. Because when somebody tells me something, I say, show me. That's it. I don't want to hear about, oh, you're wrong for this. Show me the money. And I'm using money as a metaphor of, give me the proof. That's it. So I don't have no problem with nobody disagreeing, but I am going to learn, digest it, and ingest it better if you disagree and show me the reference. Show me the money. So I don't want you guys to think that, oh, Kiana doesn't like you to disagree with. I don't have no problem with people disagreeing with me respectfully. No problem at all. Because we are going to do that. I mean, we are individuals. We all are different. So that's just life, and it just in life it's in itself as being an adult. We're all going to disagree. Even when we're children, we disagree. So we're going to disagree. We all have had different life experiences. We all have had different educational experiences. We've all had, we've all had life journeys. We all are on a journey through this thing called life, and life here on earth. So we're all going to disagree about things. That's not an issue. But if you disagree with me respectfully, I don't have no problem. Sure, we'll post it. And other people can, not comment but comment. They don't want you to know that they thinking the same thing. So they the first ones to press the thumbs up button underneath of what somebody said or whatever. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, as long as it's done respectfully. I have no problem with it. So feel free to comment, to rebuttal, to do whatever you need to do. Whatever floats your boat. You like it, I love it. So just do it with respect. Just do it as a lady. And don't let nobody take you, off of your chariot. Not even me. Do not get off your chariot for the peasants. I know I won't. Boop. Yes, I still boop. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, you guys. So I just wanted you guys to know that, no matter what you have a perception or a conception about me, let's drop all that. Like, just come at me now. You came at me some kind of way before. It's fine. It really is. Because after all, we shouldn't even be moved by each other in a way that it would affect our everyday life. Because when it's all said and done, I guarantee when you take your last breath, you're not going to be thinking about somebody that says something to you on YouTube. You're not. Because really, in essence, it doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter at all. But yeah, so it's okay for us to disagree, but I like to get proof. And if I don't feel like, it's the same about me. If you want proof from me, if I feel like tackling it, and if I feel like indulging even further, then I'll do that. I don't have no problem. But I do know that I am not so prideful that I would not take your evidence. I would not take your findings. I would not put those things into consideration. I'm not that prideful. And even if you thought I was before, and even if say I was that before, I'm not that today. So we could start all over again. All the things that you've said or done or whatever in the past, it don't even matter. That was yesterday. Today is the day. But we can control from this day forward. And that's what I choose to live in. Because all it does for you is it keep reliving the past, even if it's yesterday. All that does is to continue to bring down your today. And I refuse to give it 2 days. I refuse to. I refuse to give it 2 days of my time. That's one thing that God will not make any more of. Land and time. Both of those things are so precious to Him. And even though He can remake and make all over again and recreate, those are two things that I can name of that He won't recreate anymore. Yes, honey.
Sure?
Yes, baby, I'm doing video.
Oh, okay.
But y'all can take one of those casseroles out of the refrigerator if you want to.
Huh?
Y'all can take whatever meal y'all want out the casseroles I made. You can choose whatever y'all want. What I do is, because of my Hebrew teachings and classes and things like that, and also just because I just like to study and meditate and things like that and get myself together mentally, I'll make like bulk meals. I'll make like 6 casseroles, different things, and I'll put those away and seal them and write what it is and the date and all that on it. And that way, all week long, I don't have to cook. So I just spend, I reserve my time with for the Sabbath. I don't do anything, buy no goods or anything on that day. But on Sunday, I do cook all the meals for the week, and that's just a good tip for any of you out there that are busy, whether that's with school, work, children, husbands, and all of the above. That way everybody's eating, a meal that I know is approved by me, because y'all know Daddy will eat pizza and cheeseburgers forever. So I don't want no excuses to be claiming that's what you want. Matter of fact, we got 2 Papa John coupons. I think we gotta use them soon probably, because they did a special where they was doing you get a free pizza. Well, we got 2 of those. If you purchase on a certain day, you would get a free pizza anytime after the next day. So we, as of now, have on our account we can get 2 3-topping pizzas. And every day Daddy want to try to order that. I'm like, no, those meals downstairs. They're downstairs, already done. That's what we're going to be eating. Now, you could choose whichever you want, my king, but guess what? You're going to be eating those meals. So I had made some, one of the things I made was, oh my gosh, Daddy liked it so much yesterday. I made some Parmesan Ranch wings with roasted red potatoes and roasted Brussels sprouts and zucchini. So that's one of the meals that, and it was so good. That's what they chose yesterday. So today I think they're going to do, I had made some turkey wings, and I had made some stuffing or dressing or whatever you would call it. So yeah. So alright, you guys, I went on talking about things I do in everyday life. All of us do the same things. It's just we do it a different ways. So but yeah, I just wanted to drop that note. And yeah, so let's start over. Let's start over. I'll get into another video about all the confusion and the beasts and all that kind of stuff on YouTube. I've spoke on it before, but it seems like it's not going to end. It's very disappointing to see, personally, my own sisters doing what we're doing here, and then we see other groups of people, even if they do beef, quote unquote, they do it in a whole different manner. It doesn't hinder their finances. It doesn't hinder their brand. It doesn't hinder. It's just they don't throw it all away just because of emotion or the elevation of that. So I'll do a video exclusively about that. I'm going to be raw, and I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to tell you how I feel. If you don't like it, then it is what it is. I mean, I've said it. I mean, what you gonna do? Take the words back out of my mouth or something? I don't know. But anyway, all right, y'all. I just wanted to drop that note, and yeah. Please take time to thumbs up my videos. You guys know that I get the thumbs down squad, which is okay too, because you viewed. But and I thank you. But yeah. So alright, I'm out, y'all. So let me go finish painting my tootsies, and I will talk to you guys later. Shabbat shalom.